Kayla, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Record. All right, awesome. Hi, everyone. Happy Thursday. I had to think really hard for a second there what day of the week it is. That is what working from home looks like for real. I am Kayla Troutman. I have the pleasure of being here tonight with three really amazing women from our Epicure community. And so I'm just going to quick introduce myself and kind of pass the baton so everyone gets to introduce themselves and tell you a couple of fun things about them so you can remember them. I am a global director with Epicure and really proud to have an amazing organization in the USA and Canada. I have been in the industry for 9 years, married to my husband, Nate, for 14, and I have 3 kids. One is a human. His name is Macaulay, and he's 7. And the other two, so I have 3 kids total, are Dalmatians, and their names are Todd and Tenley. And I wanted Pongo and Perdita, but I got voted out. So in case you know, I got voted out. Fun fact about me, I love to read. Still, favorite book of all of my life is Harry Potter. All of them. I love them. I'm obsessed. I could listen to them. I could read them over and over and over again. And I'm just hoping my kid will like Harry Potter too. And I absolutely love to lift weights as far as activity goes. It's my favorite way to work out. And I love to eat. So I'm a shoo-in for this job. Cooking, it's okay, but eating, I am your girl. So invite me to your next dinner party, okay? I'm gonna pass it to Jessica next. Jessica, you wanna introduce yourself? Oh, you're muted. I'll catch you if you're muted. No, everybody does it. You're good.
Clearly, I am not techie, so and you don't have to be a leader.
You got it. You do not have to be. You're awesome.
So I'm Jessica Copeland and a leader. I've been with Epicure and for 3 years now, actually, and a leader for about 2.5. So I love what I get to do. And a little bit about me, I just recently built our dream homestead. We're almost done. We own I don't know how many chickens, a lot of chickens. If you follow me on social, you see my chickens. I have 2 boys, Emmett and Raylan. They're 5 and 8, and a husband, Derek, who's a firefighter. So he's gone a lot. He works some crazy hours. And like Kayla, I am solo parenting tonight as well. But I love that I can work my business around my family and be here for my kids.
Cool. Can I ask you really quick, Jessica, how did you get into the business?
Well, I hosted a party at the time.
I'm sure we have a lot of hosts on, so I'm glad I asked that. And truly, if I'm
Yeah.
asking a question tonight, I actually don't know a lot of these answers. So it's fun to be me. So I'm going to ask them questions and I'm going to learn too. So, okay, you hosted a party and then
I hosted a party, and actually my friend became, at the time, we called them consultants. At the time, my friend joined as a consultant. And it was at the beginning of the pandemic where I was just like, you're trying to be all the things, but you were stuck at home, and I just wanted something for myself. And I thought, wow, I'm going to take an hour a week and cook live for my friends and family, and that's going to be my me time. And that's how it started.
I love that. Amazing. Okay, how about Carissa? You next. I think she was just shushing her kids. I'm pretty sure. It's my favorite part about mom life.
Yeah, so I have one over here that can't seem to stop talking, and then one over here, and then one upstairs yelling at her cat. So I am a mom. I'm coming to you from Green Bay, Wisconsin. I blurred out my background so you don't see Nerf guns all behind me. So I am a mom of 4. So I have a 14-year-old, an 11-year-old, 9-year-old, and a 6-year-old, 3 boys and a girl. So as you can imagine, I'm feeding them 24/7, especially with summer coming up. It's like, feels like that's all I'm doing is, so I need fast and easy. So that Epicure fits the bill with that, right? We have 2 animals as well. The cat, he's a nuts, and then our dog, and she's really old. So which doesn't like the cat. But anyway, fun fact about me, I'm a sports nut. So a lot of people if you follow me during different seasons, like I love football and pro sports, and I love watching my kiddos play. Some of them play basketball and baseball. My little 6-year-old, she'll be starting t-ball and she's really excited. So I love sports, not just my kids, but I love attending them and being at them. It's just, I don't know, it's fun and it's good entertainment. And yeah, and we love to go on little outings like camping trips and things like that at the lake. And so that's just a little couple fun facts about me.
And Chris, I know in the pandemic, Epicure did something really cool for your family that unfortunately in Wisconsin, we can only use in the summer. But what is something big that you did with your Epicure
Yes.
income? Go ahead.
Well, we, during the pandemic, nobody could get a pool anywhere, right? It was like everyone all of a sudden wanted a pool just to like throw their kids in. Right? So, so we actually, Epicure did, actually paid for the big cement block, and then we got a pool put on there. It's not, underground or anything, but it's something that I felt really great about because it was something for them. Like I worked to put that in there for them, and they live in it in the summer. It's the best money I ever spent. And they just absolutely love it. So that was something super fun that they did, that Epicure has provided for us in the pandemic. And a trip to Disney as well. So
yeah, and I always think, sometimes I think, well, first off, as women, aren't we so like that to do that? Did you guys hear what Carissa did? She's like, well, it's not an in-ground pool. Guys, in Wisconsin, you don't put an in-ground pool in. So Carissa has an amazing pool. She's got an awesome pool. Stop doing that, Carissa, diminishing your awesomeness. She's amazing. She's top 10 in sales constantly, season after season here in our company. She's a big deal. And I want you all to know that. But I thought of the pool constantly, like when I think of what my friends in the Epicure community have done, things stand out to me. And one of the cool things that you've been able to do is just, give your kids the world, really, like take them to the baseball tournaments and not worry about the hotel costs, and put in the pool so they can be busy, and you can have them and their friends at your house, who they're hanging out with and what they're exposed to. Like, I think it's so neat and not at all a small thing. I think it's awesome. Okay, now it's time to hear from Jen. Jen, tell us a little bit about you.
Hi, everyone. So my name is Jen Wynn. You say my last name Wynn. So if you ever see like my Instagram handle is Genuine Food Journey, it's because if you say my first and last name really fast, it's genuine. So that's just a little fun fact.
You should have told me that like a year ago. I finally got it down now. Like I know it's Wynn, but like for the record, I wish I would have known that a year ago. Okay, continue on.
There we go. So I'm in Kingston, Ontario. I've been with Epicure. It'll be 3 years in July. I have a 3 and a 5-year-old, Josh and Zach. And they're really, really busy, busy children. They're just like little tornadoes. So what I do with my Epicure is I just fit it in dedicated hours of my day around the boys. And just a little bit about where I'm from. So I grew up in Oakville, Ontario. So this will be for kind of our Canadian friends, you'll know this. I grew up in Oakville, then I went to college in Sudbury, Ontario. So I was like in Northern Ontario. And then I went to the East Coast. I went to the very East Coast. I went to school in Cape Breton University. Then I moved home. I worked in downtown Toronto. I worked in Niagara. And so because I've been like here, there, and everywhere in the country, when the pandemic started, it was really easy for me to start an online digital business because all of my contacts were kind of everywhere. We've only been in Kingston about 2.5 years now. My husband's from here. So I really like the direction that Epicure is moving in terms of creating content for influencers for the online world, because that's really how I run my business. If I'm being totally honest, I've never done an in-person party. I've never done a vendor event. And so for people like me, I think the term ambassador and influencer and content creator really work with what I'm trying to do in my business, where I know a lot of other people will do vendor shows or parties or like in-home, and that's awesome, but that's never where I really wanted my business to go. So if you're like me and you want to build online, I think this is a really cool direction that we're going, where you have the opportunity to do that.
Yeah. And that's kind of what tonight's all about, you guys, is just telling you about the changes and the support and the things that Epicure is offering. So let's quick set the tone here, because you might be on here and be an ambassador. And maybe actually this is the first you're plugging in and realizing we made some really amazing changes. So we're super glad you're listening in. You might be on here and you might be hosting currently. Maybe you've been following one of us ambassadors or somebody else that invited you for a while. Maybe you're curious. Maybe you saw this event in an email from one of the ambassadors that sent it out. Maybe you saw this in our opportunity event, the group itself. Wherever you saw this, we think you're awesome. Someone thinks you're awesome enough. They invited you to this. And so I'm super glad you're here. And what Jen just said is really important. We don't have any, well, first off, we're not all on the same team. In fact, none of us are in the same family tree here within the company. We are all sideline sisters and peers, and just right away shows you the community and support you're going to be joining. But we have no skin in the game when it comes to ultimately your decision on how you get involved in our company. We hope tonight this gives you great information. It arms you. You see real life examples of all of us running successful, awesome businesses from home and all doing it differently. But at the end of the day, we're going to give you information so you can make a decision. The biggest thing I ask is that you let the ambassador that you normally work with know that you watch this tonight. Let them know. And I know they're going to want to say thank you and thanks for the time, but it's super fun for us to know if someone's tuning in, especially because we're streaming this and doing this in so many different fashions. Thank you, technology. We don't know possibly if you're on tonight, if you're not on the Zoom and we're not seeing your face. And then one other thing, I guess open up your mind to possibility, because as Jen just shared, as Jessica shared, as Carissa and I both feel, and I know that because I've worked with Carissa for many years, none of us were looking for this opportunity when it landed on us at the right time. And there really never is a perfect time. I mean, when I joined, I definitely was busy, wondered how the heck I was going to do it. Jen's got 2 kids, you know, all of these ladies have children. It's never going to feel perfect or right, but sometimes you hear it on the right day for you. And it feels like, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. And I hope that this tonight helps you just walk through like what we have and what's happening in our Epicure community. So I'm going to start off with, we named this All Access Pass because just this month, Epicure went from having what I would call this business opportunity. We still do, by the way, we can build amazing businesses and a business kit, to changing our language to being much more inclusive to any type of entrepreneur that would come along and want to use this in any form or fashion. We now call it an access pass. And when you come into our amazing community, you purchase an access pass. And I thought it'd be fun if the 4 of us just kind of bebopped around as far as what's included when you buy that. So either country, it costs $49.95 to join. And most of the time people will look at me and say, why would I want to do that? Or what does that include? So who wants to start? Jen or Carissa, list off a few, or Jessica. When you think of the access pass, what are you most excited about that it includes?
I think I got unmuted the fastest, so I'll start. Is what I love about the access pass is you can get up and running from the moment you join. So instead of letting that anxiety sit in about like what's next, what's going on, you can get into the system, enter your information, and the first thing you're going to want to do with your access pass, and we'll talk about this, is take a look at our new welcome bundles. These are amazing bundles. And the new thing about these is that they count towards your qualification. So you're going to look at it. We're going to go over those tonight. But what I love is like you can get into the system, you can join, and then these are just for new ambassadors. Only you have access to them. They're only good for 30 days. But they're these amazing variety packs that are 20% to 30% off retail price. Add them to cart, checkout, and they're so different. You can buy 0. You can buy 1, you can buy 2, or you can buy all 3. It's totally up to you. But I love that with the access pass, you can just jump in and then just get going. You don't have to wait for anything. You can just start. And I think sometimes that is the hardest part. Just do something.
So my thing that I was going to say quick, sorry to butt back in. I know I just called everybody else, but I want to quick say what my thing is. I'm excited with the access pass that we've changed, really just like, I guess maybe how scary it can be. Like, I think some people feel like when you're looking at an opportunity like ours, is it legit? Am I going to know enough people to talk to? How am I going to get started? Do I have to host this big party? And by the way, I love parties. Like, I'm one of the biggest advocates for go to a party. I love them. But what I love is what Jen just said. When you sign up for our access pass and you come in, you can get started however you want. And one of the coolest things is we now give you access to discounts and promo codes. And the first promo code that you have right away available to use is for you to hand out to any customer that supports your business right away. So you're going to give them a discount from day one, not out of your commission, not out of your pocket, coming directly from our company as part of your access pass. And that might be you do a Facebook Live, you jump on with your leader and do an interview style launch, you do an online party, you do an in-person party. It doesn't matter what you decide to do, but you can use that right away. And that is something new that we've never had. And I think is so on par with where consumers, look, we're used to, right? Going to a website and loading up our cart to a certain amount and saving a percentage on our first order. We're right in line with that at Epicure. So that's one of my favorite pieces. Okay, who's next?
I'll go. So to talk about the next bundle, right?
No, first, just all what's included in the access
Okay.
path. Yeah, don't jump ahead yet.
So-
We're not there.
Okay. Someone just asked in chat, and I want to say this.
Yeah,
She
please.
asked, she joined in April. Can she get a welcome bundle? Yes, you can. So I want to make sure.
Great. Yes, thank you. I'll check for questions right now in the different places. Yeah, access
Okay,
path. What's
so
included?
access pass, I love what Jen said, what Kayla said, but also literally you have an online grocery store at your fingertips the minute you hit submit. And I think that's just incredible. You get first glance at all new products. You get to buy anything you want at a discount. You can share this however you want immediately. So you could sign tonight, share your website tonight, and you could wake up tomorrow with orders. And it's just literally that simple. And I think that's something that I just absolutely love. You're not waiting on something, waiting for this, like it's there. All access pass is there. Boom, you're ready to go. And then you can add on and build as you go, as you go here in your next 30, 60, 90 days.
Awesome. Jessica, what about you? Something you love about the all access pass?
I think it's important for everyone to understand that there's no hidden cost. Like, you're not going to pay monthly for your website or anything like that, because I know there's a lot of other opportunities out there, and that we're not, Epicure's not going to charge you every month for your website or something like that if you don't sell enough. I really, really like that. And I don't think we talk about it enough.
Yeah, so I'll just kind of run down a couple of things. When you purchase an access pass with Epicure, what does it mean? You're becoming an Epicure ambassador. You're going to get an automatic 20% off on all of your purchases. You get paid every week on commissions of items that you sell throughout the week. So we get paid every Friday, which is amazing. You unlock with the access pass full access to our compensation plan, our incentive trips, all of the things. If you choose to do nothing with your access pass, nothing happens to you. You're not penalized or punished. If you decide to only use it as a lifestyle, meaning you use the products in your own home and you share with a few people, family, friends, your mom, your sister, then that's perfect. If you decide to build something more, you have unlocked the potential to do that with that pass. So it's a one-time purchase of the pass. And then each year we have a small renewal fee, but it is not the $49.95 cost. It also insures you in case somebody is harmed using our walk or our steamer or something happens, you're insured, which is pretty awesome, I think. It includes a website fee and it includes credit card processing. So anything you would need to run your business digitally or electronically is in that $49.95 pass. So it's similar to if you've been in another company before and you've purchased a business kit, it's there, but it's much more digital, immediate, user-friendly when it comes to building a long-standing business. Or if you're just coming for the product, there's no extra noise, fluff, anything stopping you. I also love that you do get a couple of catalogs added, a couple of packs of catalogs added to your achievements tab. So if you're not building a business, you can just leave those there. You don't need to claim them. And we're just trying to be really friendly on the environment and stop waste. But if you are building a business, you can claim them on your first order and add them in and get them sent to you. And then you can get those out to people. And I love, again, that we have some welcome bundles as well. Joining as an ambassador in our community, though, one thing that we don't talk about enough is the earning potential and also what's possible. So before we move to the welcome bundles and I show you the options for joining, and these ladies are going to walk you through the 3 bundles, I want to quick just pause and think back to when we talked about Carissa's pool. And Jessica and Jen, I don't know if you guys want to unmute and share something that the business has done for you, but something I'm really proud of is over the last 9 years, I've literally built this to be, again, 9-year progression. It's not going to happen overnight, but it's become our family's main source of income. This is our family business. And in that, at first, it was paying for my CrossFit membership and groceries. And that was life-changing 9 years ago. And then it was paying off debt and being able to sell our small little 900 square foot starter home. Anyone else just have that first home that you just loved? And I moved into a much larger home, the home we're in now, where I have an office with windows and I have a space for myself. And over time, it's been building a dream lake house and traveling. And while that might seem, extravagant to some, I think I don't want to lower the bar and make it seem like everyone comes here just for product. A lot of people do, but if you're also thinking, I want to have a flexible job, I want to change, I'm looking for money, or I want something different, I am totally a money matters business builder in this company. The food was secondary. I came for the income. And so sometimes I just want to be that voice on a call to say, like, it's okay if you don't know how to cook. It's okay if you're super freaked out by Facebook Live or this makes you nervous. There are so many ways to build, but if the opportunity itself has your interest piqued, get the all access pass and give it a shot. And what if? What if you're the next global director? Because if you would have told me 9 years ago when I attended a little food party that I was going to join for the discount and be in the top rank of the company, I would have looked at you and said, do you know me? I'm messy and not perfect. And I like to have too many glasses of champagne. And that's just part of what I love about this is that you can. So Jessica and Jen, anything that the business has done for you? I mean, I know there's things, I shouldn't have said it like anything. What is something that the business has done for you that you're really proud of, you and your family?
Well, before working quote unquote full time with Epicure, I worked for a major financial institution for 15 years. And the last 3 years of my career was so stressful. And as my kids, were getting, they were getting busy, and, we ended up in this pandemic. And I said, I had this party and then I joined my friend and it was something for fun, but I quickly, very, very quickly, don't forget, I did not join for the business. It very quickly was clear to me that it could be so much more than just something for fun. And that job was absolutely destroying my mental health and my family's well-being. And it makes me just so emotional every time I talk about it, because after a year, I was able to retire from that job. And I am super grateful that Epicure really, it just landed in front of me and someone offered me the opportunity, because I am so much happier for it. My kids are so much happier for it. I have a better relationship with my husband, all the things. And I just love that I get to be here for my family when they need me. So it's given me a lot on top of multiple trips that Epicure has paid for. And I mean, that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, no, for sure. And something you just said too, Chris and I talk about this a lot, how our kids also see us, like your kids are seeing you take a stance for your mental health and just seeing you be happier and seeing you build something. I always forget, like Macaulay knows what a cooking class is and he knows what work looks like. And he knows also though, he wants me in his classroom tomorrow morning to make lunches for a service project. And so I'm going to school, like true freedom and flexibility. But I think our kids, when you're raised in an entrepreneur's home, they really know hard work and the value of that. And I just think that's so cool. Like when I hear your story, they're going to realize like the difference. And someday they're going to be empowered to pick things, whatever it is, to do with their days and their precious minutes on this earth that make an impact and that make them happy and that they get, joy and value from. And that's awesome. So Jen, what about you? Thanks, Jessica.
Yeah. So before Epicure, before kids, just before my first son was born, I worked in a not-for-profit in downtown Toronto. I would leave my house at 6 o'clock in the morning. I didn't get home until 7 o'clock at night. And I always just thought I was going to be the corporate working mom. Like I would be the mom who came home in a suit and my husband would be the one cooking dinner. And that's just always what I thought my life was going to look like. And then when you have kids, for me anyway, my whole perspective just changed immediately. I just remember holding my newborn. He's 3 days old in my arms. And I was like, this life is not going to work for me. I want to work, but I want to be able to spend time with my family. So when he was 3 months old, I basically everyone came into my condo from my work and we did a little retreat. And then I quit. I cannot do this. This type of work while I have a little boy. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to him. And so I didn't know what was coming next. I was like, I'm just going to wing it. We're just going to figure it out. And so then my second son came around and he was about a year old. They both started sleeping in their own beds. They're both napping. We're getting on routines. And I was like, I need more for myself. And I really came to this point where it was really about being financially independent. And it's not that my husband didn't support me. He is an amazing man. He has done everything for our family. but I felt like I needed to ask for money. Like I felt like, if I wanted to go out for Starbucks, or if I wanted to like take the kids somewhere, it was coming to a point where like I needed validation, and he would never say no. Like it was always our money, but I was like, I don't like this, having come from a point where I had a very well-paying job and I always had my own money. Like we did long distance for 5 years. That's a whole other story. But so I joined Epicure because I wanted fun money. Like I wanted something just for me where I could go out with my boys and have fun. And we go to the pub, we go to the splash pad, we could do all the things. And then about 2 years ago, and so I think this is really important because your why can change with Epicure. So the Monday to Friday 9 to 5 failed me. And Epicure has stepped into something that I never thought that it would be. Like, I didn't think that I was going to make this my full-time job, working towards making this great big income for our family. But when we found out, I think we always really knew, but we got an autism diagnosis for my eldest son. And I drive him to school. I pick him up from school. It's all about routine. And so as much as this started as like something just for me, now it's evolved to fit our lives for my boys. And so I think that has been so huge for me in being able to work in dedicated hours of my day to make this work for our family while meaningfully contributing financially. I mean, like I paid off my car with my Epicure money, which I think is huge. Like not having a car payment, that's very new. That's as of last month. So there's like things that this is real money. Like $500 a month to me is real money. So you don't need to be at the tippy top of the company to be making meaningful contributions for yourself and for your family. So that just keep that in mind is like, yes, you can go really big, you can go medium, you can go small, but you can also go all the way in between as it fits your life and it fits your family.
I love that so much. So I've had the pleasure of retiring my husband back in 2019, and he's been home. And Jen, he actually got to a point in the last 6 months where he wasn't feeling fulfilled being a stay-at-home dad when our only human child, mind you, the dog children are still here, but the human child is in school now. Our life has changed a lot. And he was not feeling bored, by the way. He's not lazy. He finds things to do. But I think mentally and like validation wise, no one's saying you're awesome. I think income wise, it's an interesting dynamic when your wife is the breadwinner, all the things. And so it's been such a cool season. We're in this big season of adjustment, hence why my house is chaos tonight, of him being gone more often and being out of the house, and he's happier and he's more fulfilled. And I love that I can provide the means that he can choose any job he wants, ultimately, whatever he wants to do. And so I just think that's really cool. So our all access pass unlocks all of this. You choose what you want to do with it. It's okay to change your mind in 6 months. Again, no penalties. It includes all you need to run your business. It's pretty awesome. I just need to say one more thing. I think our company, again, I've been in other companies. I lost a beloved company back in 2019 when they collapsed and just went under. But I did a lot of research then, and I do a lot of research now, if you know me, and I watch what other top companies are doing. I watch what other top business builders are doing. We are right in line with the best of the best. Not only are our products truly the best, our time-saving cookware, the ingredients we use, the way we care about the environment, the way we give back with our charity causes, all of it. Our CEO, our founder, amazing people, our corporate staff, the best. But it's really this community of ambassadors that keeps me going every day. Like I don't jump out of bed every day with the light above my head flashing like I love Epicure, but it's pretty close. And it's mostly because I love my coworkers. I mean this. The leaders that I get to work with, the peers I get to work with, the community of people, sharing graphics. Jen is a great one. She's so talented, you guys, at what she makes. Never says, no, Kayla, you can't use that. So when you join our teams, I want you to know you're going to have access 24/7. So it's convenient for you to our training platforms, to our resources and tools that we change quarterly and seasonally as a company. You're going to have access to our corporate social media calendar, to amazing people like Jen and other tops who love to share what they're creating. And you're also going to have support around every corner. So I just wanted to say that one more time too, because it's not written as far as what do you get with our all access pass, but you get all of us. You get people who want to cheer for you and love on you and support you and really make sure that you achieve what you want to achieve. So, okay, let me screen share here and make sure I don't have 77 slides open. Anything else, Carissa or Jessica or Jen, you want to add before I bring up the slides here for the bundles?
No, I think, I think the four of us, and others that are on here that are already ambassadors paint a really good, picture of none of us were ready. It all kind of landed and we got to decide what we wanted to do. We decided what we wanted to do with it, right? I joined for taco seasoning 12 years ago. I had no intentions of doing anything. Like I can relate with all three of you. I worked my salary job and I had an 18-month-old and I burnt everything I made. So I was like, I need the easy button at dinner, but I also need a discount on taco seasoning. That's essentially why I joined 12 years ago. So, and it just, things change, everything changes, right? So, jump in now, use it for what you want now, and then new season, use it for something else and something else, because it just evolves and goes with you because it's consumable food and you have to eat every single day. So I like to tell people,
Yeah,
at least 3 times a day.
we like to say, like, you got to feed your family every night at 4 o'clock. Someone's asking what's for dinner. So again, the discount on the products, access to things early. You get to buy the new season products early. We got to buy like June's host exclusive, wink, wink, early as ambassadors. Like, there's so much. If you love the products, to me, our new all access pass is like a shoe-in for you. Purchase it, sign up today with your ambassador. You're not going to regret it. If you want to build a business, I can't think of a better company to build with. And yes, of course, I'm slightly biased. I'm in this company, but I really, truly can tell you, and Carissa knows this about me, I am a student. Every week I spend a few hours, I carve out, I put time aside to make sure I know what competitors are doing, where our company's going. I'm constantly researching. I read many books at the same time. I'm always reading. I love to learn. I think you're in the right spot at the right time. So, okay. Can you guys tell me, I had trouble with screen sharing the other night. Can you see join our community with 3 beautiful faces on the screen? Awesome. Okay. So $49.95 unlocks the potential to earn up to 33% commission and much more than that. Unlimited bonuses, free trips. And yes, like Jen said, real income here. Now, when you join, you have the choice to add on our welcome bundles. That's my dog telling you he's dissatisfied with the Zoom and wants me to take him outside. So just don't ignore him. But I'm going to let these ladies talk through our 3 different options. So Jen, I think you're up first, right? Are you the essentials bundle?
I am the essentials bundle. I can't see it on your screen. I just see the 4 of us.
Dang it. Why does it keep doing that? Okay, hold on. We're going to stop sharing. I'm going to reshare. This happened to me the other night too, and I don't know why it's happening. It doesn't flip. If anybody's a really great techie person and wants to private message me and school me on why it screen shares the first page and won't scroll in a slideshow, I would love for you to do that. So if you're watching this, truly, Kayla Troutman, tell me what I'm doing wrong. Cause it's so like frustrating. Like, okay, I'm going to bring it up. Can you see it now? If I put it in present, Jen, can you see it now?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
You're
perfect.
good.
Okay.
You're good. All right. So this is our essentials bundle. This is brand new. This was released on May 1st. And this is one of your options as a welcome bundle. So it's $79 US. I really should have worn my glasses. $79 CA, $69 US. This gives you a little variety of everything. There are some meal solutions in here, which are sachets to make dinners in 20 minutes or less. There's some jars. And then it also comes with that really amazing rectangular steamer. So who do I think this is good for? I think this is really good if you're someone on a budget. This gives you a little bit of everything. It's everything that you need to get started, get cooking, hold your cooking classes, be doing your reels, getting online. There's lots of product in this bundle, and I just love the variety. I also think this is really good for anyone who has a lot of Epicure and wants to restock some of your faves. I think this is good just for your pantry, or you can do it as prizes. And I really like like I said, I like the variety in this one. And this could be for anybody, and just like a little starter kit where then if you want more, you could get more with the Be Well bundle or the connoisseur bundle. And I really need to write out connoisseur a million times because I keep spelling it incorrectly.
Same. I'm like, okay, we need to change the name because Kayla can't spell it. I want to quick add to this.
2 N's, yeah.
Yes. I want to quick add to this bundle really quick. As somebody who has a celiac person in my home, or not celiac, but needs to be gluten-free, so I can relate to celiac. I think our biscuits are the reason alone to buy this particular bundle. So just wanted to add my 2 cents on that really quick. If you know, again, our biscuits are amazing. Is Kay KFC a restaurant in Canada? KFC, like,
Yes.
is that okay? I didn't know if that was like a Canadian thing too.
Okay.
So like, if you're familiar with that, it is like, in my opinion, their biscuits are that good, but they're gluten-free, which is amazing. So, okay. Jessica, are you up next with Be Well? Nope. Chris is. I lied. She's connoisseur. She probably can spell
Yeah,
it.
so I love this bundle. So this is our Be Well bundle. It's $110 for the US, $129 for Canada. This is a great bundle that will really get you off the ground and running for in-home events, I feel like, in-home parties or virtual parties. It's also a really great bundle if you're trying to get back on track with eating well at home, like eating a balanced breakfast with the protein, having a nice sweet treat with that's not full of sugars and things like that. Home cooked meals, like really getting back on track for you and your family. I feel like this is just a really great bundle to you have all these like different variety of Mexican, Asian themed stir fry, Greek, and it just gives you a really great sample for your family, but then also for you to share with your friends and family. And also too, like a lot of people will join Epicure for all different reasons. Maybe you are on a health and wellness journey. This would be a really great place for you to start with adding on to your, after you join with your all access pass.
I love it. And something I like about the Be Well bundle, you guys, and sorry, I have to go out and go back anytime to scroll, is I think the Be Well leads you as an ambassador on the journey towards our Epic Life challenges, which if you don't know this, again, we're starting a 6-week accelerator. This is a really big deal. A lot of you in our Epic Life past challenges and in our community suggested a shorter challenge versus 90 days. Because how many of you about 4 weeks in, or maybe before that, start to be like, and I'm back to eating 3 biscuits at a time. I'm just saying. So like, I think a 6-week accelerator is a great fit. I also love that we're going to be coming out with, I don't think I can say all the things yet. I don't think I have permission to under my, non-disclosure agreement, but I know there's big things, big enough that I had to sign a non-disclosure agreement of things coming out. And I want you to know, like, we are going to be the company to be in the next 6 months to a year in health and wellness, and not a sale of something that promises to make you skinny overnight, or a sale that, promises to change things in a way that maybe isn't natural, but instead really a company that focuses on eating well and doing well for your body, and really making family-friendly meals that fit a balanced lifestyle, and just really taking care of yourself. So I think this bundle leads itself really well to that. If you're coming here for health, if you're looking to lose weight, if you're looking to start a journey, I think this is a great choice. Would I partner it still with the first bundle? Yes, probably, just because I'd want the rectangular steamer if you have no steamers. Otherwise, Jessica is going to walk us through the big bundle that none of us can spell, apparently. And I feel so validated now, because I thought it was only me that couldn't spell connoisseur. And so now I know it's everyone. Okay, Jessica, take it away.
All right. Yes, so this is our connoisseur welcome bundle. So if you want to get off the ground running, this is the best bang for your buck. So at 250 Canadian or 215 US, it gives you a lot of everything. So I think I see our Poco Picante, which is our one of our flagship products. To make salsa fresh. I'm so excited because gardening season is coming, and I'm drooling. So our Power Up Protein, our round steamer, guys. If you have not seen a whole chicken done in our round steamer yet, go anywhere. Go to Instagram. Go to YouTube. Go to my Facebook page. You have to see a whole chicken cooked in 20 minutes. This round steamer is amazing. This is going to give you all the tools you need to get off the ground running. And what's really amazing is you're going to be a fully qualified ambassador right off the hop. So you're going to earn some exclusive Epicure apparel, which is amazing. And you're going to just completely take the pressure off. I mean, this is awesome. Like, if I'm just looking at all this stuff going, oh my gosh, I wish this was available when I started, and it's at a wicked discount. So I think it's amazing.
Yeah, I would agree. I feel like the new connoisseur bundle is a fantastic purchase. So again, if you're watching this and you came into our community in April, you should have access to purchase these if you'd like. And when you join with our all access pass, here's what I would do as we kind of wrap up this event tonight. And we really want to make sure you know any other questions or things that you might ask. So stay with us because we're going to give you a Q&A time here. And I'm going to cover a couple other things that I think you might ask. I'm gonna pre-guess on some of your questions. I want you to know that you could join with the all access pass tonight as a call to action, and then think about which welcome bundle you want. You do not have to purchase them on the spot. You could also wait for the next pay period if that helps you. Now, one of the questions I feel like you guys are gonna ask right now when I say, okay, who's got a question, is what happens if I come in, I'm here just for product use, and I really don't do anything, like bad timing. Something happens, heaven forbid, with my job or my family. Nothing happens. You literally roll back up to your ambassador as a customer. I just want to say that a couple times. Nothing happens. You can do it. You can try it. But we find more than not, 99 out of 100 will tell you they're glad they joined. They found the community inspiring. They love being here for a product or for income or for fun or for whatever. But if you're that one, it's okay. Nothing's going to happen. No one's going to shame you. No one's going to chase you down. Another question I get asked really quick, and then ladies, I want to ask you if there's anything you get asked a lot, is what do you have to do to stay active? I get asked that question a lot, and it's just $250 in a 3-month period. So that can be personal purchases. P.S. Your welcome bundles count towards that amount. How awesome is that? So it's just $250 in a 3-month period. So each quarter. And again, personal purchases, think going to Sam's Club or Costco and stocking up, and or collecting a few orders, and you'll more than easily stay active. Any other questions that you ladies get asked a lot? And then I'll start looking for what questions have come in.
Just one comment that I hear time and time again is, I wish I would have joined sooner. Or, why don't I try a few other things first and then I'll see if I join? And I hear it so often that I say, practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes progress. And all of us started 0 followers, 0 customers, 0 team members, 0 anything. We all started from the bottom. And that is normal. It is normal to feel nervous. It's normal not to know what to do, but it's okay. Do it anyway. Because I don't want you to look back and be like, oh my gosh, I've spent so much money already with Epicure and I love the product and I wish I would have joined sooner. Just do it now. Stop getting in your own head, because that's what we do as women. We overanalyze every single little teeny minute detail, and you don't have to, because we have got you. Like, we are here for you to make sure that you succeed in how you want to succeed.
I 100% agree that most people I talk to have been customers for a long time, or host with me 6 times, or have been in my network for years. And then finally something just says, why am I not doing this? And they're so glad they joined. My BFF from high school, who Carissa's met before, and many of you know, it took her 8.5 years to be ready to join. And she's having the time of her life and just having a really great time doing this. So call to action for each of you. And then please drop your questions in the chat or on Facebook. Carissa, do you want to check Discover Epic Living? And Jen and Jessica, do you want to check your guys' streams while we're chatting? And then I'll quick go over to ours. But the now what? What do you do? I want you to jump off of this right now if you're excited. And I want you to go ahead and reach out to the ambassador that invited you, or go out to their website, click on the join tab at the top, and grab your all access pass tonight. $49. What do you have to lose? Go to bed excited about possibilities. Go to bed thinking about what you're going to do. Let them welcome you, your ambassador, into our Epicure communities and into our team pages and the different places. If you're like, I don't know, maybe start with a party this month. It is double host rewards. We love to spoil our hosts in the month of May. And so that would be a great place to start. And no matter what, make sure you snag your order, get your order in for our 3 weeks of easy dinners. That's a special this month, which we haven't had in a couple months. We also tonight and tomorrow have a taco night bundle on sale. Pretty reduced pricing. And if you're a brand new customer to Epicure, we also have a promo code for you, EPIC15, that you can use with your ambassador on your first order. So no matter which way you decide to get involved, they're all awesome. but I love, love, love making sure you guys know, again, as a Money Matters person, as somebody who loves our Epicure ambassador community, I can't say it enough. I think our All Access Pass is the way to go. So questions? Did anybody have questions? Jen, do you have something?
Did you just want to mention about the prizes?
Oh yeah, I do want to mention about the prizes. Thank you for saying that. Okay, we're going to do that. Great work, Jen. Okay. I knew that was going to happen. Okay, Kathy's answering some questions in the Zoom chat of people asking, is that 250 in 1 month? Yep. Okay, Jessica answered that. So really quick, just in case you're watching and you can't read the questions, what is the percentage you make off of sales? You start at 20% and work up to 33%. And then of course there are team bonuses and other rank advancement bonuses, matching bonuses, etc. So it can range in the thousands of dollars a month range for extra activities on top of your percentage of sales on your product. Somebody said, is that 250 have to be in 1 month, or it truly can be over 3 months? It can be over 3 months. It can be 100, 150. It can be 150, nothing, 100. It can be broken up however it equals out, but that is totally doable with our plan. Let me quick just check here. Any other questions that you guys had anywhere that you want to read out loud so people can hear them? I'm just looking to see. Somebody said, oh, great, Kayla. I thought it needed to be 250 in one order within 3 months. It's amazing that it can go over the 3 months. Jennifer Olson said, analysis paralysis. People can get caught up in overthinking over like, oh my gosh, should I do this? What's going to happen? What are my friends and family going to think? But it's such a great thing when you just jump in. And someone else just said they're so glad they made the choice to jump in. It's been a great decision for them. So we are going to do some fun giveaways. So did any of you, Jessica, what am I asking? I'll just do it. I'm going to take a picture right now of everyone that's on the Zoom, because you're automatically going to go into a drawing for joining us tonight. Okay. So I'm just going to take a picture here. It doesn't have to be beautiful. I'm not going to share it anywhere, I promise. Although if you want to be as enthusiastic as Jen, here's your chance. Ready? Ready? Everybody get ready. Jen, get back in the screen. Okay. One smile, look up. Okay, great. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so your name's going to go in a drawing as a thank you for tuning in. So we're going to do a drawing just for that. And then we are going to do something really fun. We are going to have some Amazon gift card drawings out of anyone that joins our team tonight and into tomorrow morning before noon. Did we decide on noon? Is that fine, ladies? Noon Pacific, just because then we'll just figure it out from there when there's 4 time zones or 5 time zones or 6 time zones. So noon Pacific. Okay, so gift card for showing up. We want to thank you guys. So we're going to do a drawing out of people that got on, and then we're going to do a 2 Amazon gift card drawing. We're going to do 2 Amazon gift cards for those of you that join. So your odds are going to be really good right now. Rachel Croft says this team. Michelle, I'm not sure what you're asking. So let me know. I can re-answer that. Do vendor events count as a party? Yes, Robin, they can. Absolutely. Sorry, just answering some more questions. But yes. Okay. Anything you guys wanted to add? Giveaways, other questions? Jessica, Carissa, Jen, other thoughts that we didn't cover? Was this helpful? So those of you on the Zoom and in the Facebook, will you give us on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being this was useless information. I wish I would have saved my time tonight. I hope no one puts that. Will make me cry. At least give me a 2. Okay. That's a 1. And a 10 would be, this was awesome. I'm so excited. I'm jumping in. Thank you for the information. My enthusiasm is through the roof. Let us know if it was helpful. Okay, great. Ashley Ryan said, yes, I loved it. It's a 10. Is Rachel with the team? Yeah, Michelle. Yeah. Rachel's in the Troutman organization. Yes. So she is included in this grouping of leaders. Yes. 8, very helpful. 10, loved it. Super helpful. Great, you guys. Thank you. Whether you're just building up my ego, thank you for doing that. Or whether you really mean these answers, I hope you really mean them, of course. Thank you so much for, okay, good. You guys are shaking your heads. So yes, if you think of any other questions, here's the deal. And you resonated with one of us, tag us below in the comments. And then of course you'll go back to your ambassador and you'll join. But if Jessica said something, you really want to pick her brain on leaving a career, or Jen with having an autistic son. And thank you for sharing that, Jen, and being so open. Or Carissa, how does she have 4 kids, all in competitive baseball teams and things, and run all summer and still be top 10 in the company in sales year after year after year? Take them. Ask them the question, and then go back to your ambassador and get your all access pass. That's my call to action for you. What do you have to lose? And I love the changes we're making where you no longer need 250 in 1 month to stay active, supporting you and spreading out your income and your paycheck and being able to really utilize that discount here. But more than that, also being able to use these promo codes and the new exclusive items we have coming out. Again, check out our May and June host exclusives. new exclusive items. Wait till you see more of the things coming out this summer. Did everybody see what's in their Epic box? I am so excited. More new products. So innovative. So just crushing it in product development and what's coming. If nothing else, you want the Epic box, or you want the all access pass for that, to get in and have early access to everything. I think it's exciting. So cool. Thank you, Jen, Jessica, Carissa, for doing this with me. I appreciate you guys. And whenever I have a crazy idea, you're just like, yes, yes. Even if I'm home alone and I have all my kids and it's wild and the cat, I saw the cat. Jessica, I saw the cat walking across the counter. I was like, that is so my life. I've got one Dalmatian sleeping on my shoe. I can't move my one foot. And the other one's over here growling at her because he has a ball that she doesn't care about, but he thinks she cares about the ball. So if you can hear that like slight like in the background, it's Todd. He just is feisty. So
And the cat was color coordinated was the most amazing thing.
yeah,
It's
I
beautiful.
definitely. I thought so too. Your cat was beautiful. And then when you stood up, I was like, okay, I think it would have been cuter if you just let it do its own thing, but maybe it's not supposed to walk across the stovetop. I wasn't sure what was happening. So
Well, I mean, it is the kitchen, but
we like it. I think it just fits right in. Epicure is a real life with our families, for children or real children. So awesome, you guys. God's blessings. Thanks for being here. And we hope you all decide to join us.